off the intensity. Pacers. Game one went right. The chance tonight.
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
Continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan. Joins them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get the
star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position. Toronto with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Outside Gibson. There's the dish to Carroll. Gibson a screen. 5 to shoot. And it's DeRozan missing. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Park. Cranes the three-pointer. The professor's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. To the left wing. Valanciunas against Hansbrough. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Gets an open look and hits.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Park. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's stolen.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Here's George. DeRozan with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Hands it from downtown. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Here's the professor. He has 5. That's good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Raptors trail by 5. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Lowry, looking for his first basket still in this one. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's the professor. Now recovering. Park passes to Hansbrough. Here's the professor. Good work defensively by Lowry.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
No good. Excellent D there from George. Here's Park, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Lowry. The Pacers making the shot. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Fellas, they're passing the ball.
Pacers leading by 4. So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Jones is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Back to Jones. Gibson with the screen on Rose. Jones dishes to Gibson. And here comes the break. And then C.J. Miles with the dunk.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Screen by Jones. Shoots off the screen. Carroll, no one around him. Nice shot from the wing. Carroll's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
And the wide-open shot from Rose. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Carroll kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Gibson the screen.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now the pass to Braxton. He kicks to Miles.
What a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
From deep, an absolute pound from three-point range. The Professor's got 12 in the game. Pass to Joseph. Valanciunas inside. He's against Hill. That is good. And that's now 6 points now for Valanciunas. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Park. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. Inside, here's Carroll, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Pass to Braxton. Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in. He's got 7. Toronto trailing. Here's Joseph. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's stolen by Hansbrough. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Joseph. And Valanciunas kicks to Carroll. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Kicks to Hill. Feeds to Miles. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now here comes Jones leading the break. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Clock at 6. Miles the pass to Park. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. 14 feet away, and another basket for Toronto.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Pass to Park. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hansbrough.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Dishes it to Valanciunas. That's good. Valanciunas has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Raptors.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. A new group in now for the Raptors. Brandon Bass is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Taj Gibson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. And it's DeRozan missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And it's Lowry with the rebound. He dishes it to DeRozan. Jones drives in. It's hauled in by George.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And the first half comes.
All right, Kevin.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here. If we can build on the positives and eliminate the negatives.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis.
It's been a good game for the Professor. He's got 14 points, and he has been the death of
any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Hill, and it's Park in at the point guard. And that one's good, George.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Valanciunas inside. He's guarded by Hill. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Miles the pass to Park. He feeds it to Hansbrough. The dish to Miles. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the Pacers another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the first, third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Carroll kicks to Gibson. Now here's Carroll. He's got 12. DeRozan in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. DeRozan's got 7.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
All right, fans, that was your pace mates. Let's let them know how great you are and make some noise. Indiana's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's the professor, while recovering, George. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Raptors trail by 4. Now Lowry. He's got 6. Got a hand on it. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. They grab their own miss. And it's Miles missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The feed to Carroll. The pass to Gibson. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. And the 3 off target.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Hill, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points now for Valanciunas.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Park, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Outside DeRozan. Releases from 15, and the shot falls short this time. Indiana leading by 4. This one for 3. Great D that time from Gibson.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Back to Lowry. Carroll with the 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Raptors trail by 3. And here's Lowry. 8 points for him. He kicks to Gibson. Over to the left wing. Outside Lowry. The Raptors need to get a shot. No good from Gibson.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Oh, great production.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Lowry. DeRozan out there with Scope. Then it's Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Lowry setting the pick for Valanciunas. Here's Jones. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pacers leading by 12. And George, here we go. Can't hit. George against DeRozan. Pass to Lowry. Screen by Scola. Here's Jones. A rebound by Park.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. George, that's a two-pointer, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Park. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And Indiana making a change here. Hill's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Taj Gibson's checked in for Luis Scola. Passes it to Park. DeRozan against George. Here's the professor. Left side, George. Here's Hill. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Gibson the screen. Jones kicks to DeRozan. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded.
Found there, and they've really had their number today.
Ball. Screen by Jones. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And the Raptors also making a change. Damari Carroll's checked in for Jones. Raptors trail by 13. Left side, DeRozan. The shot by Lowry. Wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
They get the rebound. Hill. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Down low. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going. But as we always say, better late than never.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. And it's sent back by George. Valanciunas, good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Down low, here's Park. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 27 points for Freak. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Screened by Valanciunas. Kicks it to Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. George, that's a two-pointer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Valanciunas, good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Pacers leading by 6. Here's the professor. Inside. And he makes good on the layup. The professor's got 15 points here in the second half.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And the shot is good. 24 points here for George.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, hey, guys, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We're still alive in this thing. All we need to do is rely on each other. Let's stay aggressive, stick together, and play as a team. We're coming back. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Indiana moving it around. Clark passes to Hill. To the paint. High, arcing shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. And DeRozan. Here we go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's the professor. Now Miles. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Count that one. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Pacers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the professor. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Park. Now here's Lowry. D right on him. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming into the court are your Pacers.
Off the inbound. Bounces high off the rim and flops.
That shot was made possible by DeMar DeRozan.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. .26 seconds left in the fourth. Carroll dishes to DeRozan. Feeds it to Carroll. But they recover it. Tries again. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on it and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on it.
So it's Indiana picking up the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on...
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule, boys. That's your answer.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight, and you could see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he was.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. More round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports.